Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. So today's video, guys, brought to you by betopenly.com, the world's first peer-to-peer sports betting site. If you haven't checked them out, guys, highly recommend checking them out. Tons of value on the site there yesterday. I got some really good bets, and it helped make up for a bit of a lackluster day that we had yesterday. So Saturday we go 6-0. And yesterday was not exactly how I dreamt up the follow-up to that. We ended up going 2-4. Basically, I mean, it felt like on the surface when I was watching the games, I had the laptop down. I just literally at that point, I'm along for the ride. I'm just watching the games. And it felt like everything that could go wrong did. It just like, even I don't know. It actually looked like we might get a 3-3 day because it looked like Buffalo that game might end up, and then they throw an interception, we lost. It just felt like everything that could go wrong did, and some days that happens. But okay, I always tell you guys this. I always go back and I always go over every single game again because you do find mistakes. You find areas where you made a mistake, or, maybe you should have laid off that, or maybe even potentially you missed value on the other side, right? Like you were totally wrong. So I tell you guys, when I go through those games, and those you've been watching for a while, I've come on here and I said, this game was a mistake or that game was a mistake. Yesterday, guys, I went through those games. If this was being played all over again, we wiped the slate totally clean, okay? And we're playing Sunday over again, I would give you guys the exact same picks without hesitation. No question about it, okay? You guys want to talk about, the Jets. The Jets got whooped, okay? They got absolutely blown out. Let me tell you about the Jets game. The money distribution was fantastic. It was I don't have the exact number, but it was something like 30% of bets, 60% of money. The sharps were all over it. There was steam, reverse line moves, 5 different system indicators. There's not a whole lot to not like about that game. So, yesterday, guys, so I'm gonna just throw this at you guys. There's a scientific way of looking at this, and then there's just an objective kind of way to look at it, and I'll go through this with you. So yesterday, guys, if you lost betting on NFL, it's not a bad thing. Okay, it's not a bad thing. If you put out 5 or 6 picks, or 7 or 8 or 10 or whatever you put out there, and you lost yesterday, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yes, it's bad you lost money, but the public won yesterday, okay? The public won their games. A high majority of games with the highest percentage of bets won, okay? So, again, it was a very public day. And with that being said, guys, you don't really have to, you don't have to feel too bad about losing on a day where the public wins. It happens in the NFL, but more times than not, guys, the public loses. Now, there's a scientific way to figure it out, which is I basically went through all the numbers. I looked at, the games that had, sharp money on it and higher money than bet percentages. And the public won more games than they lost yesterday. And it does happen from time to time. Now, if you want a non-scientific way of looking at it, just go on Facebook and look at all the people posting 5, 6, 17 parlays that they hit, right? So, it was just one of those days, guys, where, I guess we can say maybe Vegas got it wrong, Sharps got it wrong, we got it wrong, I got it wrong. But, we're not going to change anything about it. We're going to continue. We're going to move on. We're not really, we're not going to make any adjustments. I had a conversation yesterday with someone, because again, I know that the league is somewhat fundamentally different this year, but football's still football. And once they get on the field, you can talk about the crowd noise and the cadence, to draw people offside and yada, yada, yada. The no preseason. They're professional athletes. They adjust and, everyone's at the same advantage, disadvantage. I don't know. I just think personally that it's not going to be that different. And the conversation I had, I reminded someone, I had the best baseball season of my life in 2017. Okay. In August of 2017, I went on a run that I'll never repeat ever again. I know I won't. I couldn't lose. I literally could not lose. After 1 month, I think I've showed some of you guys a picture. I bought an M6 after 1 month of baseball. So, I mean, it was insane. I literally could not lose. My concern towards the end of the month was literally like, I'm going to get banned by every book that I have. So, but let me tell you about 2017. I lost the first 3 weeks of baseball straight. Okay. First 3 weeks, lost it. Did not win a single week. Come week 4, I'm questioning now. Am I on the right path? Am I, is something changed about the game here? And I ultimately decided no. The game has not changed. This is just short-term variance. And that's the difference, I think, between a professional sports bettor and an amateur sports bettor is your amateur sports bettor will look at, a very, very small sample size, like 1 week or even 2 weeks or 3 weeks of NFL and say, oh, it's different. It's changed. Okay. But a pro will stay the course and say, no, you know what? These are time-tested, proven systems and strategies. So again, guys, one of the biggest things about sports betting is you have to be confident, okay? You have to be confident to be a professional sports bettor or even to be a winning sports bettor for that matter, because you have to believe in yourself and you have to trust and in the face of people telling you again and again and again and again and again that you're wrong, you have to just push that aside and say, thank you, I appreciate your feedback. And then just continue on your way. Like nothing will stop you. It's like for lack of a better analogy, like Jerome Bettis, just plow right through the middle. All these people trying to stop you say, that was a shitty line or, how could you pick this team or how you do that? No, right up the middle, guys. And you stick to your convictions. Okay. And this season, NFL is going to be no different. All right. That is it for this part, guys. I'm going to get you the picks in a second. I just want to let you know, I just released another masterclass video. Really, really excited to release this one. So I released it last night. Took me a long time to put this one together, but I gave you guys 9 different systems in NFL. So 9 different systems in NFL that not only are going to make you a ton of money this NFL season, a ton, but they're going to save you from Vegas trap lines. I literally show you trap lines and how Vegas traps the public with the NFL. Like, perfect examples. So you can look at those examples and be like, oh yeah, I was going to bet on that, but that's clearly a trap line. Like some of these trap lines are like, 57, 60, 65%. Okay. And the public falls for it every single year. These systems have not lost. Some of these systems have not lost in like 10 years. So, anyways, guys, that's posted. If you're interested in the masterclass, I'll leave a link down below. Without further ado, guys. All right. So, I don't have a very big full card today, so here's what I'm gonna do. I have 5 total plays in my full card. Free play, guys. I'm gonna give you guys 3 of the plays. So I'm gonna give you 3 plays. I'm gonna give you the first football game, and I got a couple baseball games for you guys. And Masterclass, you get the second football game and 1 additional baseball game. Okay, so let's get cracking on this, guys. All right, so first game, guys. We have Pittsburgh and Giants. Couple system indicators on this game. One being weather system indicator that I did talk about with you guys not too long ago. And we're going Pittsburgh and the Giants to go under 45. All right, so Pittsburgh, Giants going under 45. All right, next game, guys. Atlanta Braves. Okay, so we're going to be taking the Braves in this game. Money line. Again, you have to ultimately look for value. And most of the time when I talk to you guys about value, you're talking about underdogs, right? Because in baseball, a lot of the value is on underdogs. But in this particular game, guys, Atlanta has one hell of an offense. I mean, they really, really do. They have a very, very good offense. And there's 2 pitchers here that have struggled in the past, but in this specific matchup, guys, I really like Atlanta to be able to take advantage of that a little bit more. So we're going to take Atlanta minus 165. There is steam on this as well, guys. So there's steam. So there's obviously other people thinking the same way I am. So Atlanta Braves, guys, money line minus 165. All right. One more baseball game for you guys. Just a light day today. Not too much out there. No WNBA, no NBA. I have a couple nice picks in the NBA tomorrow. That's for sure. All right, so next one, guys. We are going to go Minnesota and Chicago White Sox. So Minnesota, Chicago White Sox. We're going to go over 9 minus 115. Okay, so Minnesota, Chicago White Sox, over 9 minus 115. Couple system indicators on it. 2 different steam bets that have come in. So let's go ahead and lock that up, guys, before that line does jump, because I mean at 115 we're going to 120, and then where are we going from there? We're going to 9.5. So let's grab this at 9 because we like 9 a lot better. So that is it for today, guys. Really appreciate it. Congratulations on Saturday. Very sorry about Sunday, but as I said before, guys, we continue to put the picks out there. We don't change our strategy, and we stick to it, right? All right, guys. So thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And as always, have a very lucky day.